Well, the unrest between China and Vietnam began when the Chinese deployed a deep water drilling rig for oil and gas to an area that the Vietnamese claim is part of the Vietnamese continental shelf. It's resulted in a significant standoff, a military standoff between the Vietnamese and the Chinese in the South China Sea. And it has raised tensions to the level that we've seen in recent days, rioting in southern parts of Vietnam and the destruction of what was believed to be Chinese property. Some of the property, it turns out, was actually owned by Taiwanese, not Chinese entities. This is worrying because it is yet another incident in an escalating series of incidents in the South China Sea, in which China and some of the countries of Southeast Asia, particularly the Philippines, but also now Vietnam, have come into conflict and come into, at times, quite serious conflict. I think it demonstrates a general Chinese assertiveness in the South China Sea that is of a kind with certain Chinese assertiveness in the East China Sea in its dispute with Japan there. The possibility of this, one of these incidents escalating into a small-scale conflict is quite serious. It results from the fact that this is a maritime environment and some of the naval forces involved are really quite inexperienced. So the possibility that this part of the world could become the crucible of conflict is quite high. This is of great concern to countries such as Australia. I think 50 to 60% of Australia's trade goes through the South China Sea, and that could be affected over time. And so I think the entire region has a great interest in making sure that this waterway is kept as calm as possible and these disputes are resolved over time.